How's it, guys? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just checking if everything's working, but I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes until a few more people join here. But yeah, so basically in the session today, we will be going over the current market and obviously like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And also like the market right now is looking really, really weak. And I want to go over certain levels, especially for Bitcoin. I do think that there will be more downside. You can see we are dumping right now. But I want to show you guys an important chart here. If you have a look here on the Bitcoin chart, we will go there. And then obviously once we speak about Bitcoin and ETH, I want to show you guys the most important things that are happening right now in crypto. So the first thing would be the Phantom chain. Okay, there's a new coin launching on Phantom. So I'm going to take you through how to add like the Phantom network to your MetaMask or to any of your wallets. And then I'm going to go over how 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀 works with Phantom. It's very, very simple. And then I'm going to speak about the most important projects that are launching on Aptos within this week. Okay, so there is a couple of things I want to go over, guys, and make sure you guys do watch until the end because there's so much happening right now, and I you know, even for me, it's hard to keep up. But the market is looking really weak right now, and I want to go over why. I'm going to be looking at some potential downside. Okay, so obviously the launch of these specific tokens that I'm going to be going over in the next couple minutes here, I'm going to go over them because I do think that this is going to have an impact on the price of APT. Okay, we all know that APT is one of the coins that has pumped a lot since the beginning of the bull run, right? So you can see since Feb, right? If you look at the Feb low to the Feb high, it's gone up around about 112%. Obviously now it's coming back down here, so you are getting a 70% discount even if you had to buy at this level. And the thing is with Aptos ecosystem, there's a lot of coins right now that are looking really, really good to accumulate, which is what I'm going to be going over in just a second here. I just want to have a wait and for Bitcoin's charts. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, if you look at Aptos, what I'm looking at is this level here at 11.2. Okay. So this level here at 11.3425, this is going to be your support. Okay. So if price loses this level, I'll be looking at potential more downside here for APT. But essentially, if price can somehow close above this level and retest this level, then we can look at a potential long to the upside. Because looking at the short term here, this is looking really, really good for APT. Okay, so APT is one of those coins you guys want to have a look at, especially with all of the projects coming out within the next couple of days here. Okay, so make sure you guys do check out this token. It's really, really bullish. Okay, and then this is Bitcoin right now. So have a look at Bitcoin. What is happening with Bitcoin? And the thing is with Bitcoin right now, it's showing that there is a bit more downside. Yeah, we didn't take out these highs at 73K. A lot of people were really, really bullish. But look at the chart right now. The chart is looking really, really weak. Okay, so what is my game plan for Bitcoin? My game plan for Bitcoin would be just to look at this chart and be like, okay, price needs to close below this level here on the daily time frame. Because right now we had that massive fake out, right? We were speaking about that in the last session, that if price closed above this level here within this daily candle, then we would be placing it long back up to 83K. But we didn't get that, right? So price came back down, closed below, and is looking like we're going to see potential retest of this level here. And then if price closes below there, then we can look for retest sells back down to this low at around about 60,000. Okay. So right now the market's not looking good. I think there is more downside in the market. And obviously when looking at this chart, it's not looking like we're going to see a pump anytime soon. Okay. So for me, my decision right now is I'm going to be looking more at the short side of the market. Whereas the other day, Monday, I was a bit more bullish, but we had a massive fake out. So you're going to have to change up, especially within crypto. You can't just have a one-sided bias. Okay. So market's looking like it wants to dump right now, actually. So for me, I'm just going to stay out of this setup. I want to wait for price to close below this level here at 60,000, 68,000, 69,000. And once we close below 68,550, then I'm going to look at a potential short back down to this low right over here. Because right now we're just consolidating in a range, which is what I'm looking at, and that is why I'm not really doing much. Okay, so for me right now, I just need to wait for this candle. So this is your current range at the top, right? And then you have another range at the bottom here, right? So you want to be trading within these two ranges within the next couple of days here. Make this a different color. So if you have a look at that, we need to wait for price to close below 68,550, right? 500, 68,600. Once it closes below there, then we are looking at another downside of around about 10% for Bitcoin. Okay, so not looking good here for Bitcoin, to be honest with you, on the daily time frame. So we're gonna have to wait for the next day, this day to actually close, because right now we can't just take a short based on what we're seeing. We have to wait for price to obviously close back below this level here. So we'll see what happens for BTC. Market's not looking good. Same thing with Aptos. I do think that we will be able to catch a nice long off the bounce over here, something like this. This is what I'll be looking at for Atom, even on the spot side of things. And especially we have 4 projects that I will be discussing just now, and these projects are absolutely bullish, and I do think that it's going to drive the ecosystem for Aptos. Okay, so for me right now, I just want to be on the sideline and just be patient, but that is why I will be placing a limit order here for Atom, for APT. What I'm going to even do is put a limit order over here and then just look for a ride up here. I don't think we're going to break through the zone, right? I just don't think that's going to happen. So we'll see what happens here. Market's looking quite good. And yeah, that is what I am looking at right now for Bitcoin and APT. Okay, those other coins I was speaking about in the last session, we can go through them, but mainly we want to look at the USDT dominance chart, which is going to show us a bit more familiarity of what's happening right now. And it looks like the USDT dominance chart wants to break out here, right? It wants to break this level here, and that is what I'm going to be watching out for very, very soon. Because if the USDT dominance chart breaks this level here, then we're going to see quite a massive rip back up to 4.7, and then that's when we're going to see Bitcoin come all the way down here. So we're going to see a potential dump back down to this level here, which is what I'm really looking at, right? On my chart that I have right now is just the 2 main key areas that Bitcoin is trading in between, right? We have the high at 73K, we have the mid-range over here at 68,500, and then the lower range of 61K. So you want to be trading within these 2 ranges, right? You want to be taking sells below this level, you want to be taking buys above this level, you want to be taking buys within this level, and you want to be taking sells at these highs. So you can have a few setups already lined out based on the daily time frame. Yeah, it's looking like we are going to see more downside within the next couple of days here. So just keep an eye on that. And obviously with Bitcoin, this low had another push up, which is why I am a bit more on the bearish side here. Okay, so the first thing I want to speak about is the Phantom ecosystem. The Phantom ecosystem hasn't really done much within the last couple of days, and also the last couple of months, where we had Avalanche blow up, we had all the meme tokens on Solana blow up, we've had Base ecosystem, we spoke about Base as well, blew up really, really hard, and right now Phantom ecosystem is launching their meme coin. Okay, and obviously if you've heard about it, we will go over it, but I want to quickly show you guys how to actually add Phantom to your MetaMask. So what you need to do is you need to have MetaMask installed here. So you can see you have to have MetaMask installed, and in order to install MetaMask, all you need to do is just go to Chrome and say MetaMask extension, and once you've added MetaMask, you will be able to add your Phantom ecosystem. Now all you need to do is just click over here in the middle, add to MetaMask, and this is going to add the Phantom network to my MetaMask. Okay, So essentially, this is what we want to be doing in order for us to buy tokens with MetaMask. Okay, you can see we've added into our MetaMask. So if you want to go check, you click on MetaMask on the Chrome, and you can see welcome to Phantom, and we have it switched to Phantom. Okay, so the reason why I'm showing you how to do this for Phantom is because there's a lot of potential for Phantom. Because if you guys remember in the last bull run, in 2020, we had a massive move for Phantom, and we haven't had that move yet, right? The whole ecosystem is still so early, and a lot of people are just sleeping on Phantom right now. And I do think that there's a lot more upside for Phantom. So we will be speaking about what we can look at, okay? So if you look at 𝗲𝗲, right, you can see over here, you can also connect your wallet here, and you can say, what is this? It's an aggregator of a DEX aggregators. We query the price of 1-inch coins swap, and basically then offer the best price among them. So I use 𝗲𝗲 basically for the Phantom ecosystem. It is the best. And then obviously we have 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀, which a lot of people are using because they have a lot more functions than 𝗲𝗲, where you can actually use liquidity, you can do farms, you can stake the coin, you can do a bridge, you can do a lot more things with 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀, which is what I'm going to be looking at right now. And I do think that 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀, 𝗲𝗲, all these swaps within Phantom ecosystem is something that you guys should be looking at right now, because the thing is, we all know that all these swap websites, everyone needs to use them in order to actually buy their coins, right? Because most of these coins are only on DEXs, right? So which means you can't use a centralized exchange to actually buy these coins. So for me, I use like 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀 and 𝗲𝗲 to actually buy these tokens. So you can choose what coins you want to be buying here. And obviously, you can also just put in the contract address as well. It doesn't have to be the symbol. You put the contract address, and let's just say I want to buy 𝗕𝗫𝗀, for example. Then I want to sell my token of Phantom, and then I'm going to 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀 as within my wallet, right? So I'll be holding 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀 within MetaMask right over here, and that is something that you can do, okay? So what I'm suggesting is, obviously, the market's not looking too great, and if you guys did just join, we are looking at Bitcoin coming even a bit lower here. The market's looking like it might tank a little bit more, which is why I'm just going to be patient. And obviously, we spoke about the USDT dominance chart, which is looking absolutely bullish, which means Bitcoin may actually come down a little bit further than we're going to be expecting here. So just keep an eye out for this, guys. Like Bitcoin's not looking good, and the whole market's not looking too good. And I was on Monday, I was a bit more bullish than bearish, but the thing is, we were looking at the potential fake out, which is what we got right now. Okay, so Bitcoin looks like it's going to come down, and I'm going to be showing you that I'm adding the Phantom network to my MetaMask, and I'm going to be looking at 𝗲𝗲 and 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀. I'm going to not only use these these DEXs to actually swap my tokens. I'm actually going to purchase the coins because they're at a very, very low price, especially with this dump. I think it's a great opportunity to just accumulate these tokens, because I do think that we're going to see a lot more downside within the short term. Yeah, like look at Bitcoin; it's not looking good, guys. Bitcoin's not looking good. We need to break above these highs in order for us to come back up to 83, which is what I was saying in the last session. Okay, so have a look at 𝗲𝗲, and then have a look at 𝗕𝗫𝗀𝗀. Okay, and then the next section, this is going to be it's going to be a short live today. There's not much to speak about, but I want to speak about the three projects that I'm looking at for Aptos. So Aptos ecosystem, the first one is Aries. Okay, the second one would be Tala, and then the third one is going to be this Amnis. Okay, so these three Aptos ecosystems these three Aptos DEXs are on Aptos. Okay, and the reason why people are buying these DEXs, because when you're holding these coins, right? When you're holding Aptos, when you're holding Phantom, when you're holding coins within these ecosystems, you want to be swapping them, and you want to be buying them, and you want to be staking them within these ecosystems. So in order to do that, you need these apps, right? You need Aries. You can borrow, you can lend, you can do margin trading as well. So like essentially with Aries, we're going to go over it, right? You can do borrowing, you can borrow. So basically what borrowing is, you borrow assets with low interest and lightning speed, and then lend assets and generate passive yield with ease. Okay, so you can do all three of these things. So Aries market is very, very good. It's a market. It's basically like a DEX within Aptos. So you can trade. You can use your Aptos tokens in order to actually trade within this platform. Okay, so it's very, very easy. You can do leverage trading. You can do. Have a look here, guys. It's very, very cool. You just need to connect your wallet. So you obviously need to have a wallet. Let's just change this. The OKX wallet works well. The link is in the description. You can use the OKX wallet, and you just connect that, and then you can actually come here and do leverage trading within Aptos, which is absolutely crazy because nowadays these types of things are very, very common because a lot of people don't like using centralized exchanges. So it's just very, very easy and very unique way to actually buy and sell and obviously trade within these ecosystems. Okay, so have a look here. This is the Aries market lending platform, and then the borrowing we will go through, right? So lending, you can see that the APY here for USDT is 15%, 15%, 15%. Wrapped ETH is 0.8, Aptos 1%. So you kind of want to do it against the USDT is the highest APY, and the total value locked is at 80%. The total loan ratio is at 80%, which is obviously really, really good. Okay, so this is on the Aptos ecosystem. Remember, you just need to connect your wallet, and this is why I'm going to be going through the three markets, right? So we have Aries, which is the first one, 𝗏, the second one, and essentially this is basically same thing with the Aries market. It's obviously you can borrow and lend against, and you can also swap, right? You can also do liquid staking, you can do launchpad, you can bridge, you can do swapping, pegging, pools, stability, vault. Look how this reminds me of a lot of Avalanche and the Phantom ecosystem, like SpookySwap, right? Which is what we spoke about a little bit earlier here. And you can see that there's just so many functions within this, and all you need to do is just connect your wallet here, and you are sorted, right? Remember, I have Martian wallet. You can use OKX wallets. You can use a whole bunch of different wallets here. Okay, so I'm just gonna log in to show you how it works. I use Martian. Martian's a little bit slow, but okay. Just waiting for that to load. But essentially, all you need to do is just connect your wallets, and then you can use all of these functions right over here. So 𝗏 and Aries are pretty much similar, but the nice thing with the Aries is you can actually do leverage trading, which we spoke about. So have a look at this, guys. It's just one of these tokens are going to pop, and then, which is why I am looking at a potential move for Aptos. I am looking at a potential move here for Aptos. At these lows here, you'll see my chart looking at a potential buy around about those levels. So APT just looking really, really bullish in terms of where the level, obviously looking bearish right now, but I'm saying with all of these projects coming out and getting released on Aptos, it's just really, really strong. And that is why you need to be looking at buying these DEXs. They all have tokens. You can just research it, and that is why I'm going over it, because I think that Aptos has a big career, especially in the bull run, which is what I'm looking at right now. Okay, and then the last one I want to speak about is going to be 𝗵𝗛. 𝗵𝗛, very, very similar. You can do a simple and secure and earn 11% Aptos staking rewards APY. Okay, so what I tell people is, why not just stake your coins that you're holding, right? If you're holding Aptos, what's the point of you just holding it where you can actually stake it for more money, right? So staking allows you to earn more of the current token, and especially in the bull market, when we see price go up, then you can actually earn more of what you're staking. So rather just stake what you have. So I'm just going to connect my wallet here, and then wallet address connected, and then all you need to do is whatever coin you want to be buying here, you can actually stake it. Look at this, right? Very, very unique, right? A lot of platforms like Ethereum Avalanche, Jupiter is also similar. These types of on Solana, Jupiter's on Solana, and you can see these types of DEXs, very unique, and it's very, very simple. So the three projects that I'm looking at, guys, it's three, right? The first one is going to be Aries. Okay, the first one's going to be Aries, which you can do leverage trading. Have a look at this, guys. You can actually buy this token. The second one is going to be 𝗤𝗪, decentralized scalable liquid, very, very unique as well. You can see that it has a swap, the pool, the liquid stating, launchpad, the bridging. This is on the Aptos ecosystem. And then the last one is going to be Aptos, which is what I'm looking at as well. So you can actually also earn rewards here. So you can stake NFTs, check your legibility. You can actually apply for the airdrop. There's a lot of different things that you can do within this system. Okay, so Aptos, Aries, and 𝗤𝗪 is what I'm looking at, guys. And it's going to be quite a short live today because the market's not looking great for any positions, to be honest with you. I'm waiting for price to come down a little bit more for Bitcoin to take that long position. So if we come back to Bitcoin quickly, I know a lot of people like just looking at the charts and wondering like what I'm doing. Right? So what I'm doing is I'm going to be looking at a potential sell. Because have a look at this, right? Bitcoin made, this is the previous low. We made a high over here. Now we're making a lower low. Okay, so for me right now, I'm going to be taking a sell for Bitcoin very, very shortly, right? Around about this level here, back down to this low. Okay, I do think that if Bitcoin comes up to this level here, I will be looking at a sell position, and it's very, very chilled. It will be you have a tight stop loss of 0.78%, just above that high, because if this reverses, we're going to see a nice move. So, but I do think that the market has a little bit more downside, which is why I'm only going to be taking shorts within the next couple of days here. And I do think that Bitcoin's going to come down because there's only 9 days until the halving, and I think that we're going to see a bit more downside here today. And it's also a Wednesday, so we will probably see more downside. Okay, and then Aptos. I mean, I'm only going to take this long position for Aptos if we can get price coming back down to this low here at 11.34. So this level here for Aptos, I'll be looking to take a fat long, and the reason why I'm going to be looking to long is because of the ecosystem and what's happening. All of these projects that I've spoken about is the first one is Aries, the second one being 𝗤𝗪, and then the third one is going to be Aptos. So all of these DEXs is what's going to push the price up for Aptos, and obviously you can buy these tokens as well. They're very new. The TVL for 𝗤𝗪 is at 155 million, which is obviously bullish, really, really bullish. And then obviously Aries, the TVL is 160 million, and I think Aptos TVL is also around about those levels. Okay, so have a look at this, guys. The market is bouncing from the lows, but let's see if we can get a position here for Bitcoin. Excuse me. So let's see what we can do here for Bitcoin. Okay, I'm going to be looking to short this very, very soon here. Very, very soon. Very, very soon, yeah, guys. Very, very soon. Okay, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the session so far. It is going to be a short session because the market's not looking good. We're going to have to wait patiently here, but we'll see what we can do. I want to see if we can get tapped into this higher for Bitcoin. But I think within the next 6 minutes, if we don't get tapped into this high, we will just leave it. But if you guys do have questions regarding like my trading strategy and everything like that, I will be doing a live trading session Friday where I will be speaking about the market. We're going to be trading live. We're going to be taking setups like we're going to be doing now with Bitcoin. And I'm going to be going over around about 20 to 30 different altcoins on Friday. And we're just going to be doing a 1 hour session of just pure trading, right? So make sure you guys do join that. It's going to be cool. We're going to play some music. We're just going to chill. So make sure you guys do that on Friday. It's going to be the same time as what we have right now. But you can see Bitcoin is pumping up nicely to our level here. I want to see if we can get tapped into this high. If we get tapped over here, we're going to take a nice little stab of a short. And once we take a short, we're going to look at a TP level of around about 66K. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, we just got in here, guys. We just entered here for Bitcoin. We just entered here for Bitcoin. We just entered a sell here for Bitcoin. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. This just looks like a previous retest of this high. Okay, so obviously right now it's just about being patient and see how this reacts. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, let me know if you guys do have any questions regarding the setups. This is the only setup I'm really looking at right now. The other setups that I'm looking at is obviously just Aptos, because this session today, I just wanted to speak about the Phantom ecosystem, which is what we did earlier in the beginning, and 𝗲𝗔𝗚 and 𝗕𝗫𝗄𝗏, which is what you can buy on the Phantom ecosystem, and then obviously speak about Bitcoin and take a trade. And it looks like the trade is going to play out here. So we'll see what happens. I do think that this retest is done. So we'll see if we can respect this low route that we have right now. The first take profit is going to be at this level here at 67,600. Yeah. But let's see what happens here, guys. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's wait for another 3 minutes here until we get the closure. Looks really, really good though. Nice little retest trade against the previous trend. Yeah. Market's bearish. No. Okay. So we're on sales here, guys. We're on sales. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is going to be a short session today. I'm going to leave it off that. We're going to take the sell stop loss just above the high here, and then take profit one is going to be at 67,600, and then take profit two is 66K. So make sure you guys do check out 𝗤𝗪. Make sure you guys do check out 𝗵𝗔𝗚, and make sure you guys do check out 𝗟𝗔𝗦𝗡. These are the coins that I'm going to be looking to accumulate, and then also 𝗕𝗫𝗄𝗏 and 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗢𝗪, and then obviously 𝗲𝗪𝗚. It's definitely something to look on the Phantom ecosystem. Okay, but yeah, I hope you guys did have a good session today. Make sure you guys do like the stream, and make sure you guys do come back on Friday, because we will be doing a live trading session as well. It's going to be really, really good. So yeah, I'll see you guys then, and have a good week. I'll see you on Friday, and we'll obviously speak about what is going to happen within the weekend, right? Because we obviously do get trades within the weekend. We're getting a nice reaction here as well for Bitcoin. I'm getting a nice reaction here. This is just a retracement trade over the previous Fibonacci level of 0.618. So we should see a reaction from this level. But yeah, appreciate everyone joining today, and I'll catch you guys on Friday. Peace out.